Welcome back. Let's discuss today the procurement management input tools and techniques and outputs. Here we have total of 4 processes. In planning we have the planned procurement management, executing we have the conduct procurement, monitoring and control we have the control procurement, and closing we have one process that close procurement. Now in planning procurement management, we have the inputs as a requirement documentation that will tell you what you are going to do and if you have the capabilities of doing it in-house or not. Then risk register, what are the things you might need to know to if you just want to outsource it to the vendors, or if you just want to do it in-house if there is any resource crunch or any problem that will give you in the risk register. Then activity resource requirement, what are the resource you need that might be not available in your organization, or that might be not available at the time you need. So those details you will get in the activity resource requirement. Then project schedule, by which you need to complete your task, and then activity cost estimate will give you a cost analysis or make or buy decisions. When you make, you might need the cost estimates. Then enterprise environmental factor, organization process asset, those are pretty common and you need in each and every processes mostly. Then project management plan, as you know that any subsidiary plan input comes in the project management plan. And also stakeholder register, that will give you all the stakeholders name that can influence your decisions or that have some stake on your make or buy decision. Then in tools and techniques, you will be using the make or buy decisions where you will analyze whether you need to do it inside your organizations or you need to outsource it based on the benefit analysis you will do. Then expert judgment will come here, and the market research you need to do that if there is any expertise outside those other vendors can do better or not. Then meetings is one of your tools. Now the output you will get is the procurement management plan, procurement statement of work. This statement of work is actually going to your vendor, whomever you are just going to outsource the job, as a statement of work that you usually get in the initiating process group as an input for the develop project charter. Now procurement documents, will create several documents for procurement. Then source selections criteria, like if there is any specific criteria that your vendor must have before you can just award him the particular project. Then make up by decisions, and then change request project documents also gets updated here. Now the second process is in executing process group where you will actually perform the the vendor selections or source selections. Then that is called the conduct procurement. Here the inputs are procurement management plan that you just created, procurement documents also you just created in the plans. Now source selection criteria, seller proposal, project documents, make or buy decision, organization process asset, everything coming as an input, so that you can perform the bidding process and all other verifications for your vendors. Then what are the tools and techniques you have here is the bidder conference. You will just make a conference and then all your bidder will join there, and then they can propose or they can suggest their feedbacks. Then proposal evaluation criteria, then independent estimate. You will just also make your independent estimate so that you can compare the other rates and proposal that you will receive from the other vendors. Expert judgment is also tools and techniques here. Then you can just put some advertisements, and then procurement negotiations. You might need to negotiate with the vendor for the cost and all, and then analytical techniques you also might use here. Then the output, definitely you will be selecting your seller with the conduct procurement, so you will just get your sellers. Now you will just get your resource calendar as well, means as soon as you will just get your sellers, you will get the resource actually from them. So you can just update your resource calendar or just modify your resource calendar. Then change request, there might be some change requests also coming from on the proposals, and based on that you can just put some change request, and you might need to go to the integrated change control board. Then project management plan gets updated, project document gets updated, and you must go for some agreement, some legal agreements whenever you are just going to the outside organizations and making some agreements. So you must go for some agreements. Now moving to the monitoring and control, you have the control procurement here, and the inputs are project management plan, procurement documents, approved change request, agreements, work performance report, and work performance data. So in control procurement, you are actually monitoring and controlling the procurement process overall. Then procurement documents will tell you like what are the things you planned for. The project management plan also will tell you what are the things you planned for, and you just want to monitor and control all the billing processes, all the work of your vendors is doing, or your internal organizations, what are the things you need to perform for the procurement to be successful. So you just need to monitor here in this process, and the tools and techniques you will be using for this is contract change control system. There might be required a change in your contract, that contract you made in the contract procurement, so that will go through the contract change control system. Then procurement performance review, if the work that was assigned to the sellers, it is going for correctly or not. Then inspections and audits you might do on the deliverables they are giving to you. Then performance reporting, payment system, claim administrator, your sellers will submit claims. There are different kinds of cost, fixed cost, or the times and money cost. So you need to, based on what kind of award or the contract is given, you might need to claim administration. If it is a fixed price, it's not that important, but if it is a time and money or the cost reimbursement award, then it should be a very tough job here. It need to do the claim administrations here. Then record management system will also keep all the records that you are making in the procurement management. Then outputs are change request. Definitely any monitoring control you have a change request usually comes in. Then project management plan gets updated, organization process asset gets updated, work performance informations, you will get a comparison of data from your plan and then actuals. Then you get a performance information, and your project documents also gets updated because you are modifying all of the your procurement documents, and all of it come under the project documents. Now in closing process, you must close whenever your particular subcontract or the contract is completed. So the inputs are here, the project management plan and procurement documents. Now these tools and techniques are here. Procurement audits, you will just perform different audits, that whatever you have performed is gone through the quality standards or the negotiations you either already made, or the contracts you made, that audits you need to make here. Then record management system, you will go through the record management system and check all the records that were submitted or you prepared. Then procurement negotiations will also one of the tools and techniques. Now outputs are closed procurement, and the organization process assets also get updated. So that is it for the procurement management. I will see you in stakeholder management. Thank you. Thanks for watching.